Welcome to Bastard Quest with Game Bastard Kyle.
I'm Todd.
Corey.
I'm Austin.
Welcome to 2026.
We rang it in.
I can still taste it.
Coming back here was like coming across a murder scene.
So today we are going to play the Black Company Roleplaying Game Playtest. Arc Dream Publishing has acquired the rights to the Black Company, and in as much as it is required to make a role-playing game based on the series of fantasy novels, and they are running a playtest right now. If you are listening to this on time, you have until February 1st to download the rules, play it with your friends, and provide them feedback. The playtest ends 1 February 2026.
Yep, and we'll link that in the show notes.
Indeedly.
First thing you need to know up front is this is a percentile system.
Fuck.
Sure, if you're not familiar with the Black Company series by Glenn Cook, and you should be, it's great. It's a fun fantasy series. It's about a group of hard-bitten mercenaries hired by, well, wizards to fight wars. And there's lots of magic and supernatural stuff in the book, but the core characters are pretty much just dudes with knives and swords and bows and arrows, and lots of people die.
So we're going to get our asses slaughtered by wizards.
I hope so.
Okay.
That's my goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slaughtered by Wizards is my favorite Black Sabbath album. Slaughtered by Wizards!
I thought that was Dio. Huh? Whatever. So Kyle is the only one who has read these books.
I believe so.
Yeah. I know they're pretty popular with our Patreon folks on the Discord.
Yeah, Black Company is one of the bigger fantasy series that hasn't gotten turned into a movie or a show.
Okay,
or
I'm
something.
fucking sorry.
Yeah.
I'll read the goddamn books.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know how to read.
Thank God.
It protects you, Todd.
It does now.
You're one of the blessed. You can just
26.
Yeah, you can just move through life, just doing great.
No, they've got a Shapes version out there.
The Black Company role-playing features all two mortal soldiers in the service of an empire ruled by wicked, immortal sorcerers with the powers of gods. You are those soldiers. The Black Company always gets the job done, no matter the cost. Its mercenaries are the steel gauntlet around the subtle hand of sorcerer's power. Did I mention you guys are the bad guys? Anyway,
Okay.
a tool to root out, locate, and destroy enemies of the sovereign of the empire, the lady and her deathless servants, the 10 who were taken. The company is home and family. You must uphold its grim reputation. Your victories, defeats, disasters, and narrow escapes shape its history. Soldiers fight and die. The Black Company lives on. So you're not really the bad guy. The Black Company is not really the bad guys. They're mercenaries, and they're fighting in wars in which it is geopolitically complicated. There are no good guys or bad guys. But if you're listening and you have not read the Black Company and you like fantasy, I really recommend it. It's one of my favorite fantasy series. So, briefly, the rules. Every soldier, which is like the default generic name of a character because you're all members of the Black Company, so you're all soldiers. You have skills, 20 broad abilities such as alertness, gambling, and stealth. Each skill is rated from 30, which is passable, to 99, which is utter mastery. This is a percentile system, so you're going to be rolling a D100 or 2D10s. And you want to roll, of course, less than your ability rating to succeed. You also have luck. When you're doing something and there's really no skill that would apply, you can test your luck. Everybody's going to get feats. You do get flaws. You can take damage and stress. You'll have gear and money. So, critical success or failure, if you roll a 1 or matching dice that is successful, that's a critical success. If you roll a 100 or matching dice that are a failure, that's a critical failure. Whether you succeed or fail, everything you attempt, and you only attempt things that are difficult or dangerous, and so on and so forth, has a cost, and that could be risk. For example, if you fail, you would lose or owe money, gain stress, gain damage, become exhausted, become sick. The cost could be time. The cost could be a debt. The cost could be a favor. And then there are consequences for failure, such as the risk is realized, you lose the money, you take stress, you take damage, etc. Miss critical information, the enemy gains critical information, you lose an ally, you gain an enemy, and if you roll a critical failure, you get 2 consequences.
So is this some sort of wager that we're making?
It can be. Like, there are rules. You can risk...
I've seen that with percentile systems before, and when you say risk, I'm wondering if that... Are we essentially putting up something in exchange for making an action? Is that what you're saying?
You've been putting up something in your entire life. You just didn't know it. Now flip the coin.
Yes. So the cost of an attempt could be some sort of risk, right? Failure could mean you lose something, or it could just be whether you fail or not, it will cost you time or a debt or something like that.
I see. So I'm not necessarily saying that I'm putting something on the table. You're basically going to dictate like what's at stake.
Generally, yes, it is up to the GM to do that. Though, if you say, "Hey, I will definitely want to risk this," and it makes sense, yeah, you can always give me an idea for how to hurt you.
Okay.
General Yes was my favorite commander in the Prague Rock Wars.
You know what? This has been episodes ago. Knock it off.
Huh?
There is advantage and disadvantage in this game. Advantage, you roll twice, so you'd roll, 2 sets of D10s. Or
Oh,
two
fucking
D2.
A.
Yeah.
That's a good percentile thing.
Yeah.
Most of them have nothing that helps.
Yeah, but
Like the closest was probably Warhammer Fantasy. Like gave you some kind of
Oh, yeah.
pluses, boons, things like that.
Yeah, that's the only time we've ever been helped in percentile.
Cthulhu, no, it gives you things that make life worse at every turn.
well, you'll be happy to know that there's also disadvantage
Okay.
and dire disadvantage.
Okay. What is that?
Well,
You can't roll.
you roll with disadvantage, and the attempt itself incurs 1 stress.
God.
So group tests in this game, you're free to make group tests.
Okay.
If you're all trying to sneak somewhere or you're all trying to stab the same dude, but it is always the soldier with the lowest skill that must roll.
Oh.
And if they make it, we assume everybody else does.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Though another soldier could step in and roll in your stead, but they risk stress. And you can help each other if you have more hands to help. When it makes sense, you can roll with advantage. So unlike in some games, stress is not a numerical counter, meaning you don't have points from 1 to 10 or anything like that. Stress is a state. So you're going to start out composed.
So it's Florida?
Yep.
Okay.
And then the first time you take stress, you would check anxious. If you take stress again, you become distraught, which gives you disadvantage with discipline, insight, and power. If you take more stress, you become appalled, disadvantage with all skills, then broken, and then lost.
Appalled.
Yeah.
Well, I never. Spear in the gut.
Kyle, tell everybody what Lost says.
The GM permanently controls this character.
The fuck?
Yeah. Now, Corey, you would not take stress from getting a spear in the gut, though you could. You would take damage, which is a whole other thing.
Oh.
And also in phases.
Yep. Also, yeah, that goes from stunned to wounded, where you could get an infection, maimed, and then dying. There are also conditions such as encumbered, drunk, or exhausted, or sick.
All right. So, yeah, we're not keeping track of any kind of HP or actual stress meters or anything. We're just always in some state of those that we're trying to minimize.
That's right. Which, leads to how do you remove stress? If you get a critical success on a skill test or a luck roll, you remove 1 stress step. If you indulge your flaw, which everybody should have a flaw, in a way that causes trouble for your teammates, you can remove stress. Complaining, indulging in your soldier's favorite complaint, such that another soldier takes 1 stress on your behalf, alleviates stress from you. You can go carousing. You can be selfish and drop your responsibilities to the company. If you survive a potentially lethal combat in which no squad mates took wounded damage or worse, you lose stress. When you achieve an important goal. So there's different ways to do it. Any questions, gentlemen?
Not so far.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be the one to ask. I'd be embarrassed. I don't want to sound dumb
No, I get it.
in front of y'all in America, in Sweden.
All right, so let's talk about the Black Company. You are in Beryl, which is a city, one of the jeweled cities. It's an island city-state, and the Black Company has been there for a few years now serving the Syndic, who is essentially the nominal head of Beryl.
The what now?
Syndic.
Oh,
Syndic.
that's how my mom used to refer to my penis.
Don't be touching that sin dick.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see.
Fucking damn it.
My neighbor always called it the evil cock. But he's in prison now. I'm kidding. He's in office.
I don't feel so bad about my ugly little pecker anymore.
You should.
I don't know what you guys were talking about. I walked around with a virtue prick all the time.
Waving at every bus that went by.
It had a promise ring on it.
All right, so let's talk about your characters. There are pre-generated characters for this playtest, and you each chose one.
Yeah, and obviously when the final game comes out, there'll be ways to make your own characters and all kinds of other fun stuff.
Yeah, this is a playtest, so none of these rules should be considered final. They are receiving feedback and presumably going to integrate that into the final game, so it could radically change. All right, who wants to go first? Talking about your member of the Black Company.
I'll go first. I think it bears pointing out that these character sheets include nicknames. Pretty excited about that.
Yeah, nicknames are a big deal in the Black Company series. Virtually everybody in the Black Company has a nickname that they go by and generally do not use their real names. The Black Company is sort of like the French Foreign Legion in that they take in a lot of people that have a disreputable past.
Okay.
But also in the fantasy series, the wizards never use their real names because of the magic of the series. If you know somebody's real name, that gives you a significant amount of arcane power over them.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I got to read these books.
It's the opposite of the never-ending story.
Which is why wizards will have a name like The Lady or Shifter or something like that, and it's never Jeff the Wizard.
Flern.
Flern, right.
Well, my nickname is Pops. He's a soldier. He's been in the company 4 years. He's 27, and he has quite a background. He spent time as a royal guard. He has a child among the company's followers, occasionally a model soldier. Some notable things about him, his feat is toughened. Taking damage does not cause stress.
It's like a hobbit.
It's a handy one. And his flaw is a phobia, which is being alone. I have to roll discipline or gain 1 stress when alone, which effectively kind of takes away one of my ways to reduce stress, because one of the main ways to reduce stress is to indulge your flaw and cause trouble for the team. And if I indulge my flaw, I'm going to take 1 stress. So... And that's really it. He carries a pretty good selection of weapons. He's got a dagger and an infantry sword.
All right. Todd, Corey.
My character's
My
name.
character... Oh, I thought you wanted us to both go at the same time.
Yeah. Simultaneous.
Okay.
Well, hey, my character's name is Princess. He's 33. His background is a merchant. He's trying to escape debt. That's the reason why he joined up. He's been with the company for 7 years. He's a private in the 1st platoon. Spent undercover in enemy territory for weeks. Survived a major uprising. His true name is Hovik. He's smiling, charming, everybody's favorite until there's work to be done. And then he suddenly becomes a lazy son of a bitch.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, lazy is his flaw.
Oh.
His feat is disguises. And his favorite complaint is about so-called allies. He also has a dagger and an infantry sword. And he's got 14 copper pieces.
I'm glad you pointed out the why you joined section. Pops joined because he was fleeing unwanted responsibilities, which, I mean, if you put that together with the math of his background having a child among the company's followers,
How to say...
sounds like he's a fucking deadbeat dad.
How could he be a deadbeat? He brought his child to a mercenary company.
In what, he's like 25?
He's 27.
This is a child.
What a piece of shit.
Corey, what do you got over there?
I'm playing Big Dog. Big Dog's 30. His background is a brigand. He joined the Black Company 7 years ago because he's not good at anything else. He got a medal for heroism fighting a major uprising, and he got the nickname Big Dog sarcastically. Everybody gave him shit about being recognized. His true name is Siva. He's short and stocky with scarred hands. His favorite complaint is an old injury, and that can be used, right? The complaints.
Yeah. If you complain sufficiently well that it stresses somebody else out, you alleviate stress.
Okay. His flaw is he's incompetent.
That's a big flaw.
Yeah.
What's your flaw? I'm just general moron.
Just fucking suck.
Total dumbass.
Developers of this have absolutely listened to this show.
Yeah.
His feat is he's a vicious fighter. So that's cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
Until he actually has to strike a blow.
It sounds like Stevie.
A little bit. And he's got all the weapons like the other guys, but he's also got a crossbow
Oh, nice.
and a black tabard. I don't know what that is.
That's just essentially the uniform.
Oh, okay.
Tabard would have been a garment worn over armor.
I see.
And so you all have a black tabard because you're in the Black Company.
Also got $85.
The Summer of Riots. In those days, the Black Company was in service to the Syndic of Beryl, bodyguards for a beleaguered ruler. In a stifling summer of fire and blood in Beryl, the company guards the Syndic, a ruler beset by enemies. The Syndic leads the Reds, a faction loyal to him through money and blood. The rival, Blues, work from the shadows to weaken the Syndic's grip. And now, rumor has it, something else stalks the street. Something old and hungry. So you are in Beryl, queen of the Jewel Cities. It is a sprawling coastal city of faded grandeur. Marble arches and crumbling pillars recall the once mighty trading empire of the Jewel Cities.
Is it Sister City Bond?
It's Chrysanthemum.
They both produce bathrooms. Big exports.
Built on vital harbors on the Sea of Torments, these cities were once united in a sprawling empire of alliance and trade. Now each stands alone, racked by local rivalries and prey for greater powers. Beryl slopes down towards the Bay of Tears, where crumbling docks and wooden shanties bustle under the looming fortress of
Fucking
Bastion.
Bay of Tears and the Sea of Torment.
Yeah.
Why can't we play one game and say Utopia? Jesus.
At the heart...
And not do this to relax.
I know, this is our escape from, so far, the 7-day trial of 2026 that's not going well.
Well, you're not wrong.
What about the Sea of Fun?
Nobody liked it.
The Bay of Giggles.
The first version of The Matrix was rejected.
At the heart of the Bastion rises the Happy Tower. I'm kidding.
Right there in Sunshine Square.
It took us a second. I couldn't even process it.
What? Joy? What?
They were right to write it this way.
At the heart of the Bastion rises the Paper Tower, the spire from which the Cynic rules. Rising in the distance above the city's far sprawl is Necropolitan Hill.
We hear a scream because the Syndic fell through several floors of paper. You just hear rip, rip, rip.
Curse these traditions! Across Beryl, the humid air carries the stench of fish, sewage, and incense, coiling and smothering. Red banners signal loyalty to the Syndic. Scraps of blue mark hidden defiance in darkened courtyards. Summer in Beryl is like a curse, crushing its people with disease, violence, and inescapable sticky heat. The gutters brim with fermenting shit.
Jesus.
I love the Black Company.
Spring break is literal. Everybody's walking around on crutches the entire time.
Beryl teeters at the edge of chaos.
Barrel teeter is what my mom told me to call it.
That was my uncle's name.
Barrel Teeter.
But now, this summer's priests and fortune tellers warn of disaster on a new scale. Lightning has struck the most feared tomb on Necropolitan Hill. Vultures have seized the Eagle's Eyrie atop Paper Tower. A vast black ship brings unwanted greetings from the north, and the Black Company stands guard against it all. So I will give you guys this map of Beryl.
All right, so vultures have seized control of the Paper Tower, and this ship is coming in that we've got to watch out for.
Yeah, and there's the ever-present threat of the Blues, the rivals to the Syndic.
The Blues are actually 3 apples high, and they come at you with their gnashing little teeth.
Yeah. Come crawling out of the gutters, riding cats. So, it is a sweltering dawn, spilling across the Bastion. You are currently not on duty. You're amidst others in the courtyard, playing dice, arguing over rations, cleaning gear. Then you see Two Hand come marching into the courtyard. He is a corporal named Two Hand because he's got 3 fingers missing on his right hand. And
I thought you were going to say because he's the only one who actually has 2 hands.
it was a terrible thresher accident. You are in the first platoon, and Two Hand is essentially your boss. He comes over to your section. Listen up. The Syndic has some special duty out in the city, and you guys just got voluntold. Gear up.
Princess was taking a nap.
So Two Hand kicks you oh so gently right in the ribs.
Oh, is it adventure time?
Yeah, it's adventure time, Princess. You getting your beauty sleep in?
Absolutely.
Yeah, get your ass in gear and get your gear on your ass. You've got a special job today.
Fantastic.
Pops was just kind of standing there, at attention, facing off in the middle distance. All right, what are our orders, sir?
Hurry up and wait. I gotta go talk to Elmo about something, but get this shit heels ready to go. I'll be back.
Sir, yes, sir.
Big Dog has had his back to him the entire time, and Big Dog spins around on one heel and says, Big Dog ready.
I never get tired of Big Dog doing that, Pops. And I gotta tell you, another day above ground is a damn good day, even in barrel.
Roof, roof.
Yeah.
Big Dog.
So also in your squad is Skullfucker,
Oh.
Jet, and Dr. Cigarettes.
Okay.
Yeah.
all Patreon members with wonderful names.
Skullfucker is getting his gear together. He says, "What for will we be adventuring today, brothers? I hear many rumors of what goes on in the city."
Nobody knows yet. Just kid up and stand up.
Hey, will somebody come over here and give me a hand with all this gear and everything? Yeah, it's a bit much, don't you think?
The Big Dog's paws ain't for helping. Roof, roof.
I must go secure my own gear with Fishhead.
You know what? I was just asking.
Now, Todd, are you going to try to convince somebody to actually help you with your gear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you don't have any stress right now.
See, my flaw is I have to avoid hard work as much as possible, or I gain one stress.
Okay. So you can try to convince someone to take your gear. What skill are you using here?
Influence.
Okay. Now, so it's got to be another player character since NPCs don't really accumulate stress.
I'm going to try to influence Pops to give me a hand.
Is this an opposed roll?
Sure. What are you opposing him with, Austin?
My discipline.
Perfect. Yeah.
Well, my influence is 70%.
My discipline is 80.
Now, Austin, how long has Pops been in the company?
4 years.
Yeah, so you're probably wise to Princess his shit by this point, so you can have advantage.
Okay.
The Princess has been in for 7 years and knows how to manipulate Pops.
I think 4 years is long enough to figure out the Princess is full of shit.
I rolled a 51.
I rolled a 45.
All right, so you both succeeded. So tiebreaker will go to the one that rolled the lowest, which I think is Austin.
Yep. Yeah, tag your own bag there, princess.
Hey, it was worth a shot, Pops, old buddy. See, I can do it. I'm fine.
Yeah, as you were.
Now, does anybody have a decent lore skill?
Mine's 30.
Mine too.
Big Dog's is lore is a 30.
Then we're going to roll big dogs.
Okay. Big Dog ain't into remembering.
I'm shocked.
I rolled a 31.
So the whole city and Black Company is not immune to this. Everyone is talking about what might have been unearthed after lightning struck the crypt on Necropolitan Hill. And Big Dog has heard. He heard from Otto, who heard from Tom Tom, and Tom Tom should know because he's a wizard, that it was something called a Forvalaka. And Big Dog heard that the Forvalaka is a doppelganger, and it could look like anyone, even one of us, anybody. And the best part is, you guys haven't read The Black Company, so you have no idea if that's true at all.
Ron Howard voice. Tom Tom was not a wizard.
Tom Tom is a wizard.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
So we're getting to interact with some of the actual canon characters from this?
Yeah, so this, at least the playtest, essentially occurs immediately before the beginning of the first book.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
So I'm not sure about Fishhead or Two Hand. I don't remember those characters, but I know Tom Tom is a wizard in the Black Company.
Gotcha. So is that inciting incident? Is that in the book?
Yeah, there is a significant event that occurs because of the lightning striking Necropolitan.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Now, as far as I recall, none of the pre-generated characters are in the Black Company.
Gotcha. Okay, good.
They are all created from whole cloth, as far as I can tell.
Cool. I kind of prefer that as opposed to the invincible approach.
Yeah, as do I.
Doppelgangers, eh? Well, as you know, I am a master of disguise, so I could possibly doppelgang the doppelganger.
The Big Dog found him. Big Dog found him, Miss Princess.
Oh, calm down there, Big Dog. Princess reaches into a pouch and pulls out a treat and tosses it to Big Dog.
Big Dog.
Good Big Dog.
Big Dog.
Now, as you guys are getting your gear together, it is important to note that in the summer heat of Barrel, Every stamina test adds disadvantage unless you wear only the lightest clothing and what you carry weighs no more than a few pounds. So what is everyone carrying?
I only have the black tabard, my first aid pouch, and a water skin. The water skin is 9 pounds.
I have the exact same.
Yeah, I've got my black tabard, first aid pouch, and water skin.
Okay, nobody's wearing any armor?
According to my sheet, I have medium armor and a shield.
Same here. And my weapons.
Big Dog's got medium armor. Rough.
So armor and shields, incredibly useful things.
But a shield is bulky.
Yeah, well, the shield and armor both. So anytime you guys are going to make stamina tests, you will be at disadvantage if you're wearing armor.
Okay.
Well, mine says disadvantage on agility, stamina, and stealth. And I can't swim with it on.
Yeah.
So if I try to get away from a ghost, I'm fucked.
That is true. What?
That's a deep cut.
You made the rule that ghosts can't swim.
All right. So after you got, is anybody dropping any gear or anything before you go on this mission?
Nah.
I feel like it would be it would be in character for me to carry neither a shield or wear armor. So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Armor just slows the princess down, guys.
The only thing that slows down the big dog is the big dog.
A soldier wears what a soldier has.
So after not too many minutes, Two Hands reappears, gathers up the three of you, Doc, Skullflicker, and Jet, and leads you into the paper tower, the heart of the bastion. You head directly into the packed offices of the Syndic. There are scribes and lawyers in this high chamber in the paper tower, kind of crowding around the Syndic, robed in heavy red velvet, despite the heat, looking more sweaty and anxious than usual. His gaze is shifting between advisors. They're arguing about something when you arrive. And the Syndic hisses, "I don't care about some ship. Hundreds of ships put to harbor every day. You might as well tell me about each coin changing hands at the market." Wipes his brow.
Hey, pals, check this out. We're in the paper tower. I hope we don't get reamed.
Watch your step, fellas. They're using cardstock now, but it's still not safe.
In the distance, a mile or two away, moored off Fortress Island, in the port, you can see this massive black ship with 5 banks of oars, a huge black sail. It has a glittering silver skull with jagged fangs, no lower jaw, and a red eye flickering in one socket on the sail.
Big Dog, like Bird Dog, points at it.
The Syndic, after speaking with his advisors for a few moments, finally recognizes Two Hands and says, Yes, Corporal, my daughter Sabina has been pestering me about her lessons. She needs an escort to the conservatory, in the Poets District. Keep her safe, and I don't want to hear any superstition fork of Valaka nonsense. You hear me?" From the crowd emerges Sabina, the Syndic's daughter. She's a fairly horse-faced young woman, covered in glittering jewelry, an expensive gown. She looks very petulant to the three of you.
She has asthma.
She's never breathed heavily enough to know if she has asthma. She looks at the members of the Black Company assembled. The Syndic is waving her forward, and she just rolls her eyes and teenage huffs. Now, the conservatory is across the city, which is currently teeming with unrest.
So down the avenue of Syndics towards the center of this kind of largest convergence of districts in the eastern side.
Yeah.
But it's essentially a straight shot to the east, the conservatory is.
It is. Now, this is of course, not a modern city, so a broad avenue is not quite as broad as we would recognize.
No. This also says maze-like streets. It just has that in the middle of the city.
Yeah. And so your squad, led by Two Hands, escorts Sabina out of the paper tower and into the courtyard, where a carriage drawn by 2 fresh horses, driven by a member of the Black Company, is waiting.
Yeah, don't you worry none there, pretty girl. We're going to make sure you get there safe and sound. How about a piggyback ride on old Big Dog over here? Would you like that?
Big Dog don't give piggybacks to the ugly roof.
She's like, "I would rather die than touch you. I am rich."
Should we kill her?
Down, Big Dog, down.
When I was reading this adventure, I wondered how long it would take before the death threats began.
Which one of us is she talking about? Can't figure out if this woman might be my baby mama.
Well, she's a teenager, so probably not.
That's very true.
Oh, God.
Your squad takes up escort positions around the carriage.
Except for Princess. Princess is going to climb atop the carriage and take a nap.
The moment you start climbing, you feel a hand around your belt. Two hands pulls you down with his good hand. It says, Princess, you're going to be walking.
What? I'm not going to be any good to you if I'm tired. Just saying. Come on, two hands. How about giving me a hand up on top of this carriage? I'll take a little nap. I'll make it up to you later. Come on, guy.
You're going to try to convince Corporal Two Hands to let you take a nap on top of the carriage.
Yes.
All right. What skill are you using?
I think once again, influence.
All right. This is definitely with disadvantage.
And once again, my influence is 70.
All right.
I rolled a 42, but then the other set was a 97.
Two Hands smiles. It'd be a nice place to rest, wouldn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
He punches you straight in the stomach.
Good job, Two Hands. Hi, Two.
Back of the pack, big dog. And the party sets out.
I'm still happy.
You move out of the bastion, and as you do, you catch a brief glimpse of the captain. That would be the captain of the Black Company, your commander, standing above the gate, a silver-haired bear of an old soldier. He looks down at you with an almost imperceptible nod. Any boon this might have granted you is quickly lost as you move out into the rancid-smelling and oppressively hot city. The journey down the Avenue of the Syndics, which is broad but completely choked with crowds. Yeah. You are
Hang your head out the window.
sweating under your armor. It is,
I'm not.
It's true. You're moving very slowly. Everyone, this is going to be a group alertness. So, who has the lowest alertness?
Big Dog's got a 60.
So do I.
Princess has a 30.
Okay.
That means Princess would need to roll their alertness to see if you guys notice anything as you're moving down the Avenue of the Syndics. Now, someone could step in to roll in your place, but it would cost them some stress.
Big Dog don't stress about nothing.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. So, mark anxious. And you can roll in the place of Todd.
Okay. 54.
As you move through the crowds and the streets, you notice cautious eyes behind shutters watching you. Scraps of blue pinned to doors, stuffed into belts. The influence of the blues is spreading.
Say there, Pops, did you find any blues clues?
No, I just feel in general kind of sad.
No. Want to pet my belly?
Not at the moment, no.
Pet my fucking belly. Big Dog.
So the conservatory is about 2.5 miles away, and it takes you about 2 hours to get there as you move essentially at a crawl. After an hour struggling through crowds, you pass Harbor Circle, where the street runs north to the customs house and the docks. 20 minutes later, you reach the Poets District. Cracked buildings of old wood and crumbling stone. Marble chipped, covered in inscriptions. You see a gray-blue piece of graffiti on one wall that says, "Knives in the Syndic's eyes."
By the way, Big Dog has peed a little bit on everything this entire time.
Just so we can find our way back.
Oh, it's his now.
It belongs to him.
Which of you has the highest soldiering skill?
Mine's 79.
I'm guessing not Princess.
Actually, Princess's is an 80.
Wow.
Big Dog's is a 50 in dog numbers.
Yeah. Princess notices, as you move through the Poets District, lots of multi-story buildings here, and from the occasional second-story window, you see men tracking the carriage. Some wear blue sashes or badges. And occasionally, you will notice coordination between people in the windows and people in the alleys. For example, you see a man in a window with a blue sash look down to another in an alley, clearly nod to one another, and then step away from view. The man notices you watching him, and he cracks a thin smile before disappearing. Sabina, of course, notices nothing and has begun entertaining herself by tossing scraps of food worth more than a week's coin to sickly dogs. Big Dog gets most of it.
Biggest dog usually does. Roof a roof.
Skullfucker steps forward and says, I feel untoward in this neighborhood. It is quite dangerous, I think, for Skullfucker.
Skullfucker, just find you a buddy. Jet there's the perfect guy to watch your back. Big dog.
Get back in the ranks.
Jet is tall and lanky and goes, ah! I don't like it.
Hey, pals, listen up. I've been noticing something. See those guys with the blue sashes? They're appearing and disappearing and nodding and winking and doing all kinds of shady shit.
Yeah, they've been watching us the whole time we've been up here.
I think something's afoot.
Yeah, keep an eye on the windows up above.
Big dog.
I'm just saying that because in case the shit goes down, I'm going to need you guys to take care of it. I'll just keep watch. Somebody's got to get in the carriage and take care of the princess. I'm just saying.
Well, when the shit goes down, we're going to tip that carriage over and get behind it. I've seen an Old West.
Before you can reach the conservatory, you have to pass Scudder Fountain, a once grand, now long dry, and repurposed as a checkpoint.
Dear God, they name everything.
Yeah.
As we pass Rando Mailbox.
Scudder sounds like a one-eyed Muppet that smells.
Well, as you approach, Todd, you see ramshackle barricades and 6 militia of the urban cohorts standing around, stopping travelers. They are led by Scudder, the one-eyed Muppet.
Hey-ho!
So the urban cohorts are essentially Barrel's military. They are of suspect loyalty in many cases, which is why the Syndic hires mercenaries like the Black Company.
Is there a military outfit, like a barrel with suspenders holding it up?
No, that's ridiculous.
Okay.
They stopped using that years ago.
Okay.
Now they just have pants. But no, a centurion steps forward. Oh, more from the Black Company. Oh, how can we help you today, gentlemen?
Well, pal, I'm not going to say that we actually need any help. We're just trying to get a lovely young lady over to the conservatory.
Under orders of Syndic Roof.
Ixnay on the otter day.
Yeah, so Austin, is Pops going to try to cover them saying something about the princess?
Yes.
Nah, he was just speaking in the first person. We all do that. Big dog, row.
Yes, when he says pretty lady, what he actually means is his code name, princess. We're trying to show him the conservatory because he can't read, you see.
Pop, pop.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That princess is actually my name. You want to know why? Mom wanted a girl, but that's a whole other story. We just need to get over there to that conservatory and work on some conservation.
Big dog starts working his eyebrows at him.
I think this is a group influence, so
Okay.
we're going to go with whoever has the lowest.
I've got 50.
70.
Big dog got a 30. Big dog spreads his influence all over town, then kicks dirt on top of it. Big dog. 23.
Nice.
Attaboy, big dog.
Scratch my fucking belly.
Yeah.
You see the centurion roll his eyes. Ugh, Black Company, you're a blight upon Barrel. Move along. And he waves you through this checkpoint.
Thank you. Don't forget our carriage there, which is full of books.
I don't care. So, yes, these annoyed urban cohorts allow you to move through. In the distance, you can see the conservatory.
As we pass the flagpole of Barambadam.
And walk on top of the manhole of Grinkadonk.
How did you know about that?
The bay window of reckoning opens up and arrows rain down upon us.
As you struggle along the Avenue of Syndics for another 15 minutes, the older stone buildings grow more sparse. Many of the newer ones boarded up or blackened from a recent riot. And you start to realize you are being followed now by a crowd that is growing. Most seem to wear no political colors. They're just angry citizens. But they are definitely all staring at you. And the richness of the carriage with angry eyes. Barrel's been going through something of a tight food situation. Some might call it a famine. Certainly not helping. But can you reach the conservatory before the mob grows violent? You will need to make a group stamina test.
Okay.
So who has the worst stamina?
Princess has a 50.
Big dog also has a 50.
I have 60.
Okay.
Since Todd and Corey are tied, and Todd would not have to roll with disadvantage, but Corey will, I'm going to say Corey will have to roll.
Oh, because of my armor, right?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, horse girl, quit throwing scraps of food out. They get mad. Well, got a 33 and a 75.
Ouch.
As you approach the conservatory, you start to hear things like, the syndic will bleed. Who's in that carriage? I bet it's the crooked killer himself. Let's tip it over and see.
No, it's
I
just-
gotta go potty.
It's books. It's books.
The crowd begins pushing up against your ranks, jostling the carriage. You hear Sabina cry from within, oh my God! And she rips back the curtain of the carriage. What are you people doing? The crowd gasps as the syndic's daughter, and then they grow really violent. They begin throwing shit and bricks, and we're gonna...
Oh, no.
So specific.
The bricks of Taronda. No.
the poop of effluvia.
I think some of that's mine.
And we will end on that note. And next session, we'll start with immediate violence as the crowd grows violent.
All right. Okay. Well, this was fun.
We're off to a colorful start.
Considering I was not in any way familiar with the Black Company, I kind of dig it.
My only complaint so far is I wish they'd paint a more vivid picture of,
Yeah.
of the city.
Right. I wish more places and things had names.
I don't have a feel for it. You know, like, where am I? It's just empty.
The first chapter of all these novels is like a book of the Bible that's just saying like, and he is the son of this other guy. And
Bagat,
this,
bagat, bagat, bagat,
this
bagat.
street is named after the giant that took over the hill of Ramadan.
And I have to say, for a playtest, pretty fun. You know, because sometimes they're just not. They're very limited in scope. And
Yeah, so far pretty good. Sometimes the like early versions of quick starts we get from Kickstarters are a little clunky, you know.
Yeah.
So far I'm not really catching anything that's obnoxious or anything.
This is very thorough.
yeah, a little bit.
I think they have a pretty good handle on where they're going. We'll see. It's always interesting to see what changes between a playtest and the actual published game. But
Yeah. Kind of anxious to see what the production value looks like on the final publishing. So these character sheets are pretty plain. We're just dealing with very basic tables and stuff like that all throughout the sheet. And there's a lot of shit on here. Like,
yeah,
they're gonna have to do some design work for all this stuff to fit on here. But I imagine this changes a lot.
are you talking about the character sheet of Al Gravoop?
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of stuff on here, but I would imagine they'll have more than one page when
Maybe.
this comes out.
I hate it when games do that, but maybe.
Well, like even some of the Renegade games are guilty of that. Just
They are.
putting too much on one sheet.
They are. I like the elegance of being able to keep everything kind of contained.
Sure.
yeah.
Speaking of elegance, go to NorseFoundry.com and you will find an elegant selection of dice.
They got the D6 of root root. just came in.
Yep. Whether you're playing a playtest or playing an actual RPG that has already been published, NorseFoundry.com has all the dice you could possibly want or need. And when you make your purchase at checkout, be sure to enter promo code CHAM. That's CHAM, CHAM, and you'll get the 10% Bastard Quest discount.
Woo!
We'd also like to thank our sponsor, Barrel and Bond, no relation, in beautiful downtown Paducah, right there on the banks of the Ohio River.
Go to Baron Bond, have a bourbon. Don't forget to bring your Syndic because the bathroom's wonderful.
And as always, thanks for listening. Thanks for starting the new year off with us. We appreciate you. We love hearing from you. Thanks to all of you who have left us reviews or comments on social media or on the podcast platforms themselves. It's good to hear from you. We're looking forward to another big year.
Yeah, special thanks to all our patrons over there. We have a lot of fun with them on the Discord. And special shout out to our boy Matt Eden. Just had some medical stuff going on.
Yeah.
Get well soon, buddy.
Seems to be recovering so far.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. I'm Kyle.
I'm Todd.
Corey,
I'm Austin. Do that again. Just fuck the whole thing up. What is the matter with me?
what is matter with me?
What is matting with you?
Have you slept in day? Thanks for listening. I'm Kyle.
I'm Todd.
Corey,
I'm Austin.